Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. As you can tell, I am at home this week. It's actually Wednesday, and I'm up against it a little bit because I've got to film this and edit it and get it uploaded ready for 6 o'clock because I've been away yesterday with Kia on a press launch. More about that later. But if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. And that's it, a very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. Now, the leader of the pack last week was Mark C. That is 6 on the bounce. Well done, mate. It will be really interesting to see if you can make it 7 on this one. You were joined in the Magnificent 7 by Ben Higginson, Paul Mead, Leanne Jackson, Mr. Mawson, Rod M and Christopher Gallagher. So whoever was the first comment this week, you'll be my leader of the pack next week, and the first 7 comments will be in my Magnificent 7. Where are and what you're doing? Well, that was Slime Boy, who was catching up with Petrol Ped whilst on a cruise in Italy and Malta. Sounds very nice. I love Malta. I went there a few years ago with work. I'd love to go back and do some scuba diving in Malta because there's some amazing wreck diving out there. Last week's question was about the cost of fuel and whether that's changed your driving behaviour. I actually got more response to my comments about the idiot protesters that invaded the track at Silverstone, the cockwombles, and what you guys would like to do with them. And pretty much we're on the same page. Throw them in jail and throw the key away. This week's question, what's the worst thing you've ever found on your car when you've left it in a car park and come back to it? Because this week, I parked up Ruby Roadster in the car park in Chichester, and when I came back to it, there was an egg on the soft top. It had fallen out of a tree, either from a nest or maybe a magpie or something, and cracked on the soft top. I'm so glad I left the roof up. I nearly left the car with the roof down. That would have been a nightmare. It wasn't that nice to clean up either. Luckily, I got it all off quite quickly. But have you ever come back to your car and found something horrible on it? Eggs are not good, especially when it's like 30 degrees Celsius. F1 this week, I watched the sprint but didn't get to watch the race live. I had to watch highlights. Sprint was won by Max. Not the most interesting sprint. They're a bit underwhelming for me, I think. I thought the sprints would be much better than they really are. Good result for Charles in the race. Really good result for Mercedes in the race. Having smashed both cars up on Friday, they came away from the weekend actually with a good haul of points. But it is just nice to see the cars going side by side and, in some cases, 4 abreast into a corner. I think the drivers are getting used to what they can and can't do with the cars. New car news this week. It's not particularly new, but I wanted to talk about this. The new Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4. The reason why is when I was at Millbrook shaking down the NASCAR, one of these was actually doing some testing. I couldn't take pictures because it was a Millbrook, but boy, did it look good and boy, did it sound good. And I really didn't get the car when I first saw pictures. They're only making 112. They're 2.4 million euros. I'd love to know if you think they're worth that because I don't. 6.5 litre V12, but it's got this really cool high capacity supercapacitor and 34 horsepower electric motor. It's phenomenal performance, but it just sounded amazing, absolutely amazing. And then this Friday at 6 is the video that I shot yesterday, if I can get it edited in time, which is the new Kia Niro plug-in hybrid and hybrid, and I've just about managed to get it all in the time. Still got a couple of things to talk about, but yes, as I said, I was with Kia yesterday on the UK press drives for the new Niro. Very impressive car. I'm not going to tell you too much about it because I want you to tune in on Friday for the review. I've tried to do quite a comprehensive review. I actually drive both the plug-in hybrid and the hybrid and compare them, and I've got 2 different trim levels, so it is going to be a really difficult video to edit, but hopefully you'll enjoy it when it lands on Friday. I'm actually going up to the Open Golf in St Andrews on Friday. I'm driving the Arcana all the way up there. Might pop in to see my buddy Paul at Criterium Cycles as well. But on Monday, I've got another really cool review video. I've got the Hyundai i20N. I had that as a press car last week, and it was a proper bit of kit. I really, really did fall for that car. And hopefully, again, I haven't edited that video, but I think it's going to be a good one. And then I get back from the Golf, and on Monday, I fly to Sweden with Kia again. But this time, super excited. We're going on the first drives of the new EV6 GT. The all-electric EV6 is a car that's impressed me greatly, but the GT is the one that's got nearly 600 horsepower, and we've got a whole bunch of really cool things, including some circuit driving. So that video, it's going to be embargoed till the 1st of August, but when it lands at the 1st of August, it's going to be a good one. As long as my flight doesn't get cancelled. Probably shouldn't say that. Touch lots of wood. So yeah, super busy at the moment. And then I've got a really cool press car coming next week as well. So I won't tell you what that is, but you'll like it. I know you will. But that's it. Very busy at the moment. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. I'll see you on the next video, which is the first review I've done in a while, actually, because I've had lots and lots of Festival of Speed content. Make sure you've checked all that out. I've still got one video from Festival of Speed to come, which I'll put out probably next week sometime. But yeah, this Friday at 6 is the new Kia Niro, the hybrid versus plug-in hybrid. Really good car. I shall see you on that one, my friends. But you take care. Drive safe.